everyone, I hope you're doing good. I'm documenting my wardrobe one video at a time to see what I have, what I use and what I don't need. And my goal is to declutter my wardrobe, but more importantly, I want to remind myself of the abundance of items I possess. And this week I wanted to take a closer look at all my bags. And this time it was a surprise how many items I got. I've been documenting all the new clothes I've purchased since 2020 in an Excel file, so I generally have a good sense of my wardrobe. However, I've only recently started documenting my thrifted items, and given that most of my bags are thrifted, I had no idea what the final count would be. There are specific clothing categories where I don't feel overwhelmed by excess. When it comes to my coats, for example, I know that I have more than the average person, but I justify having a variety because I enjoy switching things up, and I believe that my coats is what keeps me excited about an outfit in winter. However, when it comes to my bags, I lack this justification. I know my personal style and I believe I could minimize my bag collection to 10 items and still be content because I do have a specific style of bags that I keep on buying and that I like, so I don't feel like I need the variety in this category. I'm not stating that I'm ready for such a change and that I will declutter that much bags. That's not the purpose of this video, but I do want to brainstorm about it so I can come back to this video when I'm ready to declutter or when I want to buy a bag. And I hope this video can also encourage you to reflect on your own wardrobe if you feel like you need to. So I try to categorize them a bit by size and how I use them. So the ones you are seeing now are my midi bags or my mid-size bags. They are not too big, not too small, and in this category I feel like I haven't found my perfect bag yet. The first one that I showed is my favorite when it comes to the aesthetics of it, but when it comes to comfort I like these ones who have a little bit of a longer strap. If this one, for example, had the structure and the color of the first one, but then the shape of this one, that would be my perfect bag. So I guess in this category, I wouldn't be opposed to buying another bag, but I'm definitely going to declutter two already. So the one that was a little bit more colorful, because I do not need a variation in bag. I tend to grab black, brown and white or beige bags. So that one I'm going to declutter, and then the black nylon bag is also one that I do not grab for because the quality is not that great and I have so many bags that I just don't reach for it. But then we have this one and the quality is also not that great. It is fake leather, but I feel like from afar you can't really tell, and it makes up for it because the shape is very interesting, the texture of it, and it's also a very handy bag. My computer fits into this. I use this for work quite often and I can wear it crossbody, so these are all elements that make up for it not being the best quality. I have to admit that I bought this bag because it reminded me of that bag of Balenciaga. I think it's called Le Cagole. I like that it was a bag that already existed in the 2000s and it has that vintage vibe, but it's also very maximalist and most of my bags are pretty minimal. This is one of my more recent thrift finds and I'm so happy about it because it is very different than the bags that I have. It's also a maximalist bag. It has, I want to say, different colors. Some might agree it's not a colorful bag, but it has a pattern also. Most of my bags are just in one color, so I really like this one. This bag has the same brand as the first one you saw, that is my favorite, and I did buy it because it had the same brand and I love the quality so much. It's more classic a more classic style than I usually go for, but I'm happy I did because I do like the long strap. I don't have anything like this. I bought this one on Vinted and I was so disappointed when I got it because I had high expectations. I have a bag from the same brand that I bought in a thrift store, and the leather was very soft, and then this one arrived and it has a very stiff leather. You can see how it falls. I really have to stuff this bag to make it look good, but I do love the color a lot. Talking about a good color but not the best structure, this bag falls in the same category. I love the color, this is why I haven't decluttered this one, but it's just not that practical. The leather is also very stiff and I do like the style of this, but it's just a little bit too short and it always falls off my shoulder. I also have a good amount of mini bags because I like to wear oversized sweaters and coats, and I think that creates a nice contrast to pair an oversized coat with a little bag. Also because I am not that tall and I think a little bag makes me not, how do you say that? Sometimes I feel like I'm a little bit swallowed with my clothes, but I like that feeling. But if I also wear a big bag, then it becomes too much, and a little bag is perfect for that look. As you can see, I wear the same style over and over again, and I do gravitate to these basic colors, and I do switch these up, so I'm not going to declutter any of these. But what surprised me is that this brown one is my most worn, because it's not the best quality. It is a good quality, but the other ones are very nice, but the brown one is the most comfortable, so the shape of it makes it very nice to hold, which is maybe a weird thing to say, but this black one, for example, because it is flat, it's like a straight line, and then the handles on it, that makes that it often falls off my shoulder. And the brown one is a little bit more in the shape of a circle, so that one stays on my shoulder. So if you are on the market for a little bag, that is something you can look for. This one I bought because I wore the brown one so much, but this one fits a little bit more and the strap is a little bit longer. So although you could see those two and say these are almost the same, I do switch them up and they do serve a different purpose. And this one has a suede leather, so it's very soft, so the look of it to me is also different. This one is my oldest thrifted bag. I'm so proud of it, and I do get a lot of compliments on it, but also a lot of people that ask where it's from, and I hate that because I always have to disappoint because it doesn't have a label inside of it. So I always feel like people think I'm trying to gatekeep. That's not the truth. It simply has no label, and I wish that it did because I would love to find similar styles. I really hesitated to buy this bag because it's not a vintage bag. The quality is poor. I think it's just a polyester or a nylon bag, and you can get so much quality out of a bag on Vinted or just vintage. There's so much out there, but I am happy that I eventually bought it because I use this to walk and it's just a very easy and lightweight bag. My camera stopped recording with this bag, so you can't really see it, but it's a bag that I almost never wear, and I need to get into it because it's actually a nice bag. This bag I'm very happy about because of the color, and that might seem silly because it's just this grayish kind of color, so it seems very basic, but it's actually a color that I don't see very often. This one reminds me of something I regret decluttering. I had this one in black and I bought it in a thrift store. I decluttered it, I sold it on Vinted, and then I really regretted it. So I bought the same one in blue because I couldn't find the black version of this. And I actually don't wear this one a lot, but I do like the color and I just need to get it in my routine. This is a bag from COS that I got on Vinted. I really like it. It's just big enough that it fits my phone. So if I just want to bring my phone and maybe just a card to pay for stuff and my key, I can do that with this bag. This bag I haven't worn in a while because it holds all of my bags. It serves the purpose of holding all my little bags, and I don't mind that it has that purpose. It served me well when I got it, but I don't really need it anymore because when I need a big bag, I can use this one, for example. This is a summer bag of mine. That's also very atypical for me, but I do like the color in summer. And also with this beige, I think that's a nice contrast as well. This is actually my biggest bag. It's from COS and I like it a lot because when you put it on your arm, it feels like it's part of your outfit, like it blends in really well. And it is so big, it's definitely a beach bag, so it fits a towel and everything. But I also wear this one to go to the stores. And actually I have worn this for work, but I haven't done that anymore because it feels a little bit exaggerated. This is my ultimate work bag. I wear this one the most. I actually bought it in 2020. It's also from COS and I have it in my Excel file and I can see that I have worn this 210 times, which is a lot, I think. The straps have given up though because it has these push buttons and the closure just doesn't work anymore, so they always come loose. So that's a bit annoying, but I still love the shape of this and I just have to fix it actually. The day after filming this, I wanted to go for a walk and I wanted to wear a bag. And then I realized I didn't feature this in the video and I discovered 3 more bags that I hadn't filmed yet. So the first one is this one, which is a good bag for walking. It doesn't fit a lot, but it fits my phone, my keys and my wallet, so that's enough. And it is a padded bag, so it feels like a cushion, and it's also from COS. Then I have this bag, which is a vintage bag, and you can tell by the size of the pocket where your phone has to go, but I use this one for my keys. I actually really love that because I always lose my keys in my bag or anywhere, so here I have a dedicated space to put them. And then the last bag is also from COS. I can't believe that I forgot this one. I have it from 2021 and I have worn it 86 times, which is also a lot, I think. And I do like the shape of this. It's very simple and it fits a lot. So that was everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Have a good day and I'll see you soon.